Welcome, Virgo, to your chakra reading for July. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on. First card out for your overall chakra is I Can. Using that solar plexus, this is the intention of having things and knowing that you can do things. I can do it. I can have it. No reason I can't, right? It's not a greedy card, right? Just remember, none of the chakras are of greed. This is not a greed of, you know, anything like I want, anything like that. This is of things you can have, okay? Spiritual awareness, awakening and awareness. I'm going to say awareness because I heard awareness. So this is not only awakening, but becoming aware of it. So knowing that you have this spiritual awakening and awareness going on, and the awareness is really coming from, because this is a crown chakra, so it's saying pretty much that you are becoming aware of certain things around you. You are seeing things because your spirit is awakening. You're having this great awakening. This is going to help you get to the things that you can do. And this is the spiritual awakening of knowing that you can do it. Look at this. Look at that big old yellow in there, having all these chakras in here. With the intention, yes, the intentions of the intuition. So knowing that you can have the intention by using your intuition because you're spiritually awakening. So Spirit is saying you're awake so much that your intuition is probably popping all over the place. Saying, you know, I see what I can do. I know that I can do it, and just keep going with that with your solar plexus. Ask your angels when you get into a place where your intuition might feel like not positive, right? That would be confusion. Don't become confused during your intuition. There's no need for that, okay? Just keep everything very positive. This brings in new beginnings with the universe over here. The universe card over here is not just the world, but it's also a fate card. It's a destiny card, because you're not only just going into a new chapter of your life, you're walking out of something that no longer serves you and becoming aware of the new cycles around you, the new chapter around you, and it's fated. The universe is looking at you saying, yes, I want you to take this fated path. This is the destiny that you've put yourself on, or this is fated for you to happen. One way or the other. Fate is different from destiny. Destiny is where we put ourselves. Fate is written in stone. And we do know that there's not many things in life that are written in stone, but there are enough, right? Figure it this way. Fated is that I can't change who my parents are. They're, you know, if this was my mother who gave birth to me, no matter who raised me, that's still my birth mom. Right? So that's fated to happen. It's written in stone. Okay? It's fated to die. You're going to die. Okay? It was fated for you to be born, and it's fated for you to die. Destiny is different because we have different paths that we can take. We put ourselves on our own destined paths. Paths are different. Your destiny is the way you make it. That's your choice. Okay? Fate is not your choice. Right? So whether this is fated or this is destiny, maybe that's what you want to ask your angels, right? Well, hopefully we'll find this out in a minute. Is it fated for you to be in this place? Or is this something that you've worked your butt off to get to? It might be a little different for everybody. But however it is this change that is definitely destined to be there with the Wheel of Fortune inside the world. The World card comes out again, we're going to assume this is destined. We'll say if the Wheel of Fortune comes out, then it is fated. That's a good way of doing that, right? So we'll see. The Chariot is moving away from things that you lost luster on. It was like I had to move. I had to move. I have to move. I have to keep going down this new and get to this new chapter, because this one doesn't serve me anymore. This is lack of luster. There's nothing there. I don't want a peace offering. I don't want to do it anymore. I've lost the will to wave the white, the white flag. I don't even want a flag. There's no peace offering. I don't want nothing. So it's like you're having this spiritual awakening because it's almost like the divine is pushing you towards that, saying this is the way it has to be, right? So going to the spiritual awakening, the intuition, the universe, and the chariot. There was just a lot of fighting. You could have even felt it one time you were your own worst enemy. Like literally. It was like everything I'm doing, I'm just becoming my own worst enemy. And that's really what it feels like. Maybe you feel like this path is one of those things, this like every time if I just continue with this, I'm just allowing this person to be my adversary. I'm allowing them to fight with me. I'm allowing bad things to happen. So I'm intuitionally getting past that, trying to figure out how I'm going to get out of this. This doesn't work for me anymore. Yeah, getting out of that anxiety. And the anxiety is beautiful because when you have the spiritual awareness and the spiritual awakening, it does bring you out of that anxiety because it's all pure. It's all good. It's all positive. And you're saying, I can. We have to remember the I can. That's the overall card for the reading, right? So we're saying, I'm pushing, right? Just make sure you keep pushing on that. I can get away from this. I can do this. King of Cups, you could be dealing with some, an air sign or a water sign. However it is, it's also keeping your emotional balance. It's making you in control and you're perceiving through the cup saying, this is where I need to be. I do and I can have this. Let's clarify on that universe because I wanted to know if this is just a destined path you put yourself onto, or is this actually was like kind of fated, like I got to a destined path to where it made me get to where I have to be? Or is it literally fated to have to happen? Clarifying the universe. Give me either clarifying on the universe. Well, you want to get out of that. I don't know if it's going to give me the answer. If it doesn't give it the answer, it might be because it's different for everybody. I mean, it's not a personal reading, so it's actually getting away from this sadness, this destitution, into something more fiery, more passionate, more better for you, getting yourself into the powerful 3 of yourself no matter what, because it's going to happen with the spiritual awakening. The spiritual awakening is going to gather the mind, body, and the soul together. Yeah, away from what was backing you against the wall. Progression to the sun. Well, the sun is a destiny card more than anything, so I'm going to say it's mostly destined path. For the majority of you. It don't really matter in the end, does it? Yeah, because then you got judgment as well, karmic. So with the chariot, yeah, we'll just use the karmic over here on the chariot. This is a good judgment call for yourself. It's bringing in the good karmic that you need. So anything that was karmic, you're just getting away from all the karmic. You're putting yourself, well, we're just going to say a destined path, putting yourself on a destined path with the chariot, moving towards better karma. It's like the angels are saying, you're done with this cycle of this, and I'm giving you this great awakening because you really need this. You've strived for this. You've put yourself into this position of trying to find the powerful 3 in yourself and having all this spiritual growth going around you. So you've done this yourself. Definitely destiny. I see it now. Yeah, because of the loyalties that you kept to yourself by nurturing yourself. Wow, with the Page of Wands and the King of Coins. Okay. So on the intuition, ask your angels, getting yourself out of something that you just don't want anymore. Yeah, there wasn't the perfect timing at the time, and then it was when the chariot came in. There it is. So it was almost like you felt at one time it was like, no, I'm going to have to, wait for perfect timing. But it does feel like you're still pushing that chariot. You're still pushing for your harmony. And it could be that there is still a little disharmony because, as I said in the very beginning of the reading, if you feel like your intuition is like, I'm not sure if that's the right thing, just say, yes, it is. Right? I can do this. And you're, I don't know if I can. And that's just where that disharmony might start coming in a little bit. Just push through that with the Chariot. Keep going on the direction that you need to. Yes. Because you know what you're supposed to be doing over here. Logically, your logical sense over here, Virgo, is going to say, this is where I logically need to be. And logically, this makes sense. Virgos are very logical people. For earth signs, they're probably the most logical of all earth signs. He likes that analytical thinking. So you're going to actually use a lot of that analytics to really think about that intuition. Thinking about why, this, that, the other. Always thinking. Yeah. And thinking about where you're going to get these opportunities, what opportunities are going to come, if the opportunity is the right opportunity, and using that intuition to really dig deep. So it almost feels like you're going to use your logical sense over here. Kind of like we'll say, write down a question, is it logical? And then I will ask my intuition, okay, then now I'll get the answer that I need. So it's almost like you're going to add 2 in 1 to get the answers, but actually makes a lot of sense for Virgos. Very smart. Very, very smart. 3 of Coins, once again, getting into that powerful 3 of yourself. I'm sorry, guys. Every time I see the 3s when we're doing any kind of spiritual readings, you really have to see that the recognition of the powerful 3 is a very powerful thing. It's really saying, I have to have the happiness. I need to ask the angels, am I going in the right area? Am I being recognized for the hard work that I'm doing? Am I recognizing myself? Am I recognizing the right questions? And this is a lot of questioning yourself, but like I said, with Virgos, they question a lot of things because they, there's this sureness to them, and that's, or to you, since I'm talking to you. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking out to whoever, right? But to you, and this is where you're going to gain extra strength, but that's very good because that's where you really need to be. Every sign has their own ways of doing things, right? Because you don't want to be in an emotional state to where you feel like you're doing something that's wrong. You want to make sure that you're keeping that strength and not showing any kind of weaknesses during this type of process, because you are going to what you want. You're going to what I can do, and telling yourself I can do this, adding that extra strength. Because it shows to me that all of this was just weakness, and all of this is stuff that I don't desire, and I'm determined to get through it. And it's really what it is too, is I'm tired of crutching this. I'm tired of waving a flag and then, saying everything's going to be okay, and then coming back, having this happen to where, bad things are happening again within whatever the situation is. And then I have to sit around and crutch myself all day long. I'm tired of licking my wounds. I'm tired of walking on a crutch. I need, yes, some more supportiveness, and it's you coming in to support yourself. Yeah, you need to get unified, and this is going to really unify yourself to where you need to be, really balancing yourself out so that you can become the emperor. And that's really what's going on this month. This is going to get to the point to where you can do whatever it is you need to do and really find the answers, digging deep to whatever question. And I know there's a question. Because why would you have, yes, you're going to use analytical thinking anyways, but there's something much deeper going on to how you're going to do this, to get to this, well, more than anything, it's this new world, right? To really back yourself out of this so you don't have these problems anymore. And really find the fiery side to keep the leadership roles within the situation. I can be the leader that I want. I can be this emperor. I can have the things that I want. I just have to figure out how to get away from this old chapter. Lots of digging deep over here. And it's going to be a little bit of a slow process. And I think that that's good though. I think really, personally, using Taurian energy in this, and that just real good earth energy of really just consistently working on it at a very slow kind of pace is really going to be the best answer. This isn't something you really want to rush, right? This isn't something you want going super fast. You want to do it nice and slow, calm and easy with Taurian energy. That way you don't make any mistakes. Eat the grass in the pasture. That way when you see yellow grass, you walk right by it. You know what I mean? Like, don't touch the yellow grass. We eat too fast. We're going to be like the pig, right? Just to eat everything. You know, mistakes happen. So you want to make sure that you are doing it Taurus style. Okay, that way it's getting done perfectly. As I'll say, most Virgos are kind of perfectionists when it comes to them, and they are the more perfectionists in the earth energy. So you want to make sure that that's as perfect as possible. Okay, and that will be it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.